As of today, Abdullah Öcalan has been incommunicado in Imrali prison for 38 months. The CPT's Dr. Alan Mitchell has addressed the limitations of the Anti-Torture Committee's ability to address the isolation of the Kurdish leader. The Dem party's Gülistan Kılıç accuses Turkey's Justice Minister Yilmaz Tunç of using judicial powers to suppress opposition, likening his tactics to the Nazi propagandist Goebbels. The Turkish Defense Minister Yaşar Güler announced that Iraqi forces will establish a joint operations centre to assist the Turkish military. Beze Hozat of the Kurdistan Communities Union has called on the people of Iraq to rise up against Turkish occupation. And Palestinian campaigners have saluted the selfless determination of US protesters on university campuses, condemning Israel's war on Gaza. Learn more with Media News. European Committee to Prevent Torture or CPT Chair Dr. Alan Mitchell has highlighted the limitations in addressing torture in Turkish prisons, including Imrali, where Kurdistan Workers' Party leader Abdullah Öcalan has been in solitary confinement for over 3 years without any outside contact. He emphasised the European Court of Human Rights' role in enforcement, stressing the need for Turkey's consent to publish detailed reports on conditions and on the impact of solitary confinement, and shifting responsibility in addressing the conditions of Öcalan away from the CPT.
Is not a judicial body. The CPT does not make a ruling as to whether a particular action or the lack of any particular action is torture or is inhuman or degrading treatment. In our reports, we come across instances which we describe sometimes as could be amounting to torture or could be described as inhuman and degrading treatment. That's not for us, that's for the European Court of Human Rights.
Gülistan Kılıç, the deputy group leader of the pro-Kurdish People's Equality and Democracy or Dem party, accused Turkey's Justice Minister Yilmaz Tunç of misusing his power to manipulate the judiciary, specifically aiming to shut down the Dem party. She criticised the Justice Minister for his alleged failure to uphold justice and accused him of orchestrating a political trial against the Dem party. In her speech, Kocic expressed deep concerns about the independence of the Turkish judiciary and the erosion of democratic norms, suggesting that the Justice Minister is trying to control the Constitutional Court to serve the interests of the ruling Justice and Development Party, or AKP. She implored, "Cease immediately from ordering the judiciary to prosecute our party, from giving commands to the Constitutional Court," highlighting the gravity of the situation. Kocic accused the Justice Minister of being inactive in the face of all the lawlessness, distortions and decay in the judiciary, stating, "He has apparently become the AKP's new Goebbels," referencing the Nazi propagandist. The newspaper Al-Arabi Al-Jadid has reported that officials from Baghdad and Erbil authorities have granted Turkey permission to target positions of the Kurdistan Workers' Party, or PKK, within the Kurdistan region of Iraq, or KRI. This authorization reportedly came from discussions held this week involving representatives from both the Iraqi government and the Kurdistan Regional Government, or KRG. This development follows a series of diplomatic engagements by Turkey over recent months. According to Kurdistan Watch, Iraqi forces are reportedly planning to establish a joint operations room to collaborate on intelligence and engage in information sharing with the Turkish military. Beze Hozat, co-chair of the Kurdistan Communities Union, or KCK, gave an overarching analysis of the complicity of the Iraqi government and of the KDP in the Turkish invasion plans in Iraqi Kurdistan. In an interview for the organisation's website on the 24th of April, Hozat argued that the Turkish ruling party aims to gain support for all-out genocidal war against the Kurds. She also warned that Turkey is using many different strategies to gain political and economic control in Iraq, saying, "Our comrades have warned Iraq of this issue, not to fall for this game. Turkey's sole aim is to establish hegemony over Iraq." A wave of student occupations is sweeping the United States in opposition to Israel's war on Gaza. At least 34,500 Palestinians have been killed in Gaza since October. The US has been accused of bankrolling the Israeli state, with US President Joe Biden signing off on a further $15 billion in military aid on the 24th of April. Student actions are taking place at many US campuses, with Palestinian campaigners saluting their selfless determination. More than 120 people were arrested by riot police at Columbia on the 18th and 19th of April. However, students have since reoccupied the campus and launched a legal action against the New York Police Department. One Jewish staff member at Columbia hit back at accusations that student actions are anti-Semitic.
I do not feel that this project is anti-Semitic in any way. I do feel that the students are highly critical of Israeli politics, and I do not believe that that is inherently anti-Semitic at all. And I do not feel threatened as a Jewish faculty member in any way by what's happening here on this campus, except by the arrest of many of our students.